Hi everyone, Allison Davis here with another sketch-inspired layout. The sketch I used for this one is part of a monthly series that I do called Sketch Support, and it's a series that kind of takes a deep dive into the many different ways you can adapt and customize a sketch to fit your needs. I felt like the January 2025 hip kits were a perfect fit for this sketch, so I couldn't resist using it with these wonderful products. The sketch is actually a two-page design, but I adapted it to work as a one-page layout by using the left side as the inspiration. I always tell people, never let the size of the sketch determine the size of your layout. There are so many ways you can adapt and shrink and remove and expand and extend a design to work on any size of layout or project. This sketch is available to download, and I'll link to it down below if you want to go and grab it. And I've got several sketches on the HKC website that are free for you to download, and I'll link to those as well. For my layout, I focused on that sunburst design on the sketch. I love, and I mean love, creating sunbursts so much. They're just so happy and fun and add such an interesting and eye-catching element to a layout. For the layout I created, I used the following products from the January 2025 kits. From the main kit, I used the pattern paper with the watercolor design on it and the foam stickers and the ephemera package. From the embellishment kit, I used those super cute sparkly glitter enamel hearts. I just love these so much. And from the cardstock kit, I used all of the papers. I've mentioned before how much I love these cardstock kits that come each month. They are just so beautiful. And this is just the tip of the iceberg when it comes to the products that are included in the January 2025 kits. There are so many wonderful products and designs in those January kits. I always love those collections that are so well designed that they are easy to create with, and they spark so many ideas. If you are interested in subscribing to Hip Kit Club kits, there are some great perks. Once you subscribe, you get a 15% discount on all add-on kit purchases and free shipping for add-on kits that are shipped along with your main kit. And you also get free cut file downloads. You should definitely go check out all of the HKC kits. And if you want to subscribe, I have a link and discount code that you can use for 10% off. So let's go ahead and jump into the creation of my layout based on this two-page sketch. I'm going to start with this watercolor pattern paper as my base. I love this paper so much. I have always admired the look of watercolor backgrounds, and this paper makes it super easy to have the look of mixed media without the mess or, the talent to create them. Some of these people that create these watercolor backgrounds seem to do it so effortlessly, and sometimes this is something I struggle with a little bit. So I really appreciate having a pattern paper that already has this design on it. First, I'm going to cut out several sunburst strips from the cardstock papers, and I'm going to let the watercolor colors be the color focus. So I'm going to use the cardstock colors that match that watercolor design. So to cut these strips, I am just angling the paper as I cut. I really want the watercolor design to stand out, so I'm going with pretty thin strips. Next, I'm going to use my photos to help me figure out the meeting point of the strips. Anytime you are creating a sunburst, it's extremely helpful to have that meeting point marked so that you can use that to line up your strips and create a sunburst that all leads to that same point. I am using the watercolor as my guide and using strips of the same colors. And I'm laying them out first to make sure I like the arrangement before I start adhering anything down. The majority of the strips are blue, yellow, and pink, but the watercolor design has a tiny bit of orange and a little bit of purple. So I've got one strip for each of those colors too. Once I am happy with the arrangement, I start adhering all of these strips down using the color and the meeting point as my guide. After that, I decided that I wanted to work in some stitched lines as well to really fill out this sunburst design. I love the idea of adding lots of stitch lines, mostly due to the fact that they are thin and you can add a ton of them without completely covering that watercolor design. So I'm using my OmniGrid ruler to draw the lines first. And after those lines are complete, I'm going to go ahead and add my photos too. There is no use in stitching in areas that are going to be covered by photos. So it's just easier to adhere them first so you know exactly where your stitching can stop. And then I'm going to use a paper piercer to pierce holes along those pencil lines. I'm also going to be adding some stitching on a few punched hearts, so I go ahead and pierce the holes on those hearts as well. Then I started my stitching by going from color to color, starting with the blue and working my way around to the pink. To do this, I am using a back stitch, which creates a continuous line of stitching, and this is my go-to stitch for most projects. I always think it's so fun and so satisfying to watch a colorful stitch design like this come together color by color. I just love completing each color and seeing it build into this really pretty design. With all of that stitching done, now I'm going to use foam adhesive and adhere the punched hearts at the ends of the strips. I am sticking with the same color coordination and matching the hearts to the strips. And I love how the foam adhesive adds some dimension and interest to that heart at the end. Plus, it ensures that you really see that heart shape even though it's overlapped onto a strip of the exact same paper. Next, I'm adding my title just below the photos. I'm using a combination of a die cut piece from the ephemera pack, a foam word, and then a phrase piece. I love using a mix of words and phrases for my title and often overlap and layer them. Now I'm going to start adding my favorite little detail, these glittery enamel hearts. I am so in love with these and thought they would be the perfect detail to add to the ends of the stitch lines. I am going to use foam adhesive because I am obsessed with dimension and I just love seeing these little hearts pop off the page. I'm also keeping with the color-coded design and using the same colors that match the colors of the stitching strips and watercolor. And I'm going to add a few accent hearts around my title as well. I feel like this was a great way to tie the hearts design into the rest of the layout and bring attention down to these photos and my title piece. And I'm also adding a little camera die cut and a heart to the lens. Then I finished the layout with my journaling, and I also adhered those journaling strips with foam adhesive. And that completes my layout. This one came together so fast, even with all of that stitching, mostly due to the watercolor designed pattern paper. It just made creating this layout so easy, it felt effortless. Don't forget to check out all of the amazing products HKC has to offer. And if you enjoy using sketches, be sure to head over to my store and grab some. I have tons of free ones along with sets that you can purchase. And I've got sketches for practically everything. 1-page, 2-page, mini albums, 8.5 by 11, and for specialty details like specific shapes or themes. And you can also check out the free sketches I've designed to pair with the Hip Kit Club products. And I'll link to all of it down below in the video description. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.